it's Tiffany with Kiss 108, and I'm hanging out with Olivia Holt. Doesn't she look so beautiful?
Thanks.
Her skin is glowing, and she performed last night in New Jersey, made her way here to Boston in like under 6 hours.
Yeah.
How do you sleep, and where do you sleep?
You know, that's like the most frequent question that I get asked, but I am like a grandma, so as soon as I lay my head on
Girl,
a
we
pillow,
all have
I'm
grandma
out.
tendencies.
No, like I am out like a light. And it's so funny too because I thought at the beginning of this tour I was gonna be like, yeah, after the show we're gonna stay up all night, like party on the bus, and like I'm the first one, like everyone's hanging out in the front lounge, and I'm like, okay, good night.
That's always me when my friends and I watch a movie. So as soon as the lights go down, I'm just like, good night, I love you, but that's the end.
Yep.
So this tour must be so awesome to experience city by city, even though you're going, you know, on the go.
Yeah.
Have you had a spot that you're like, wow, this is just like, what moments have you been able to take in as you're traveling? Is it when you're performing? Is it when you get ready? Is it like, how do you find time to just really soak up every moment of it?
I mean, I think it's kind of a combination of what you just said, right? It's sometimes when I'm getting ready and I can hear the crowd out there just like screaming and getting so excited. It's moments like that, or it's moments like when I'm on stage and everyone is just like giving me so much energy. And I don't know, I mean, and also like on the bus, I remember this one time we were driving from Nashville to Florida, and I woke up and I opened up my window and we were driving over a bridge that was like over the ocean. And it was beautiful, and I was just like, this is so cool. Like the fact that I get to do this and go from city to city, and I have tons of friends and family and like in each city too, so that's been really cool. Yeah.
Do you know anyone here? Do you have anyone in Boston?
I have, so my best friend growing up, her nieces and her aunts are here. So
are they coming?
Yeah, they're coming to the show. So it's so funny, like every show I'm like, I have some friends and family.
Yeah, they're gonna come back to the area back here, so I'll hit you later. So have you ever been to Boston, or is this the first time?
No, I've been to Boston a couple times actually, but I haven't been in a while. I think the last time I was here was like 2-3 years ago, so I'm super pumped.
Do you get to see your family often?
My mom is on the road with me, which is nice, just
Mom,
because
she knows what's up.
she's Mama Bear, I'm little cub.
If I need a turkey sandwich, you got it.
No, that's the thing, she's like, and it's so funny because she's like, I want you to have fun, I want you to do your thing, but I'm gonna be like, yo, when was the last time you ate?
Yeah.
And like that's because I'm so busy doing my thing that like I forget to eat, drink, like make sure that I'm keeping myself like in good shape and all that good stuff. So she's there for that.
When you try to keep yourself in good shape, what is your go-to since you're traveling day in and day out? Do you meditate? Do you work out? Do you run? What's your thing?
A little bit of everything, I think. I try and rest, which is really important, and drink lots of water. I know on some off days, like the crew and the band and I will go on a run. I know in Florida we ran from our hotel all the way to the beach, and we had a beach day, and so it's stuff like that. I think it's like, it's good to like, because it's like a routine. You're doing the same thing. You get on the bus, you unload, you do the show, then you load back up, and you go to the next city. But like to have like something that kind of makes it a little different and more memorable is exciting.
So is running, is that your go-to?
I hate cardio,
really?
With passion, but yeah, it's good, especially with adrenaline, like being on stage and running from side to side and getting the crowd pumped up. Like it's really important, so I try to do that a lot.
I don't want to claim Boston as the running capital of the world, but you are in the running capital of the world.
Wait, for serious?
I think so.
I might have to. We might have to do like a little run after the show.
I will come with.
Okay, please. Yeah,
there is
more the merrier.
Yeah, there is so many beautiful places. You're in Cambridge, so you. This is one of those cities that you get up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't matter what time there is. You're always going to see a runner out.
I love that.
Yeah,
that makes me so
happy. The Charles
happy.
is really close, and that's a beautiful place to. Oh my God! If you go, you got to hit me up because it is good. The sun is beautiful and warm right now. All the leaves are changing.
That makes me so happy.
This is, you are in the running capital of the world for sure.
Good. Okay, cool.
So I also heard that one of your biggest mentors is your sister.
Yeah.
Now tell me about that, because my older sister and I are really, really close. I have 2 older sisters, and I love them both, and I feel like that connection between an older sister and a younger sister is just like there's nothing like that.
Nothing like it. Yeah. Well, growing up, I was the little sister that wanted to do everything the bigger sister did.
Yeah, I used to stand at my sister's doorway as she was if she's watching this, when she put her makeup on, and I was the annoying girl that was like, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Yes,
what are you doing?
exactly. That was totally me. And so my sister got so annoyed by it, but I didn't care. Like, I was like, she was like my muse. And so she was really into like just this craft, like creating not only just music but characters and writing scripts, and she's an incredible writer, like very amazing.
Like storybook writer?
Yeah,
or like
storybook, more like storybook.
Cool.
But I don't know. She's like one of those people that has gone through so much in her life, but is still so positive and just looks at like the brighter things. She's like my hero. So.
I don't understand. They go through. I feel like our older sisters have gone through, so you can relate. They've gone through so much. They either have kids or mine's a teacher.
Okay.
One of them works with the elderly, and you're just like, I can't believe.
Like, how do you have patience? Like, where, like, how after all of this have you like? But it's so cool. I love it. So yeah, she's definitely one of the people that I admire most in my life.
Good. Well, if they're watching, shout out to my sisters.
Shout out to my
Shout out
sister.
to the sisters. Let's talk about your new single, History.
Yeah.
So I listened. So I had never heard it until last night, and then it was repeat.
Yay.
I am such a fan. The beat in that is so awesome. I'm going to use that in my classes that I teach because I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool, good.
Tell me a little bit about it.
So History was the last song I recorded off of the EP, and it's become my favorite song off the EP. In the beginning, I was like, I can't choose, like I love them all, and I've worked really hard on this EP. Like the whole experimental process has been really fun for me, like to be able to figure out what kind of record I want to make and lyrically where I want to go. And so with the lyrics, I wanted to make sure that I was telling stories and stories coming from real experiences
that
or real emotions
that
people can relate to. And so with History, I was going through this like time in my life like where I was dealing with like a relationship that I wasn't into because I still had feelings for the other guy, and who does not go through that, you know what I mean? And I finally released the song, and every single person I knew was like, oh my god, like this, I've gone through this before. And so like it touched them in a way that like I didn't realize how it would affect them or if it would be their favorite off the EP, and everyone really loves it. And the video comes out on Monday for it, and it's really great.
Monday, I'm actually really, because I was looking for the video, and it was just the lyric video. So Monday, you can hear History and see the video live, which will be really exciting. I can't wait to check it out.
Thank you.
When you sing that live, do you ever get choked up? Does it ever, emotion ever take over you, or is it kind of something that you've had, experience, moved on, and now you've just written and you sing about it?
You know, I think it just sometimes when I hear the audience singing it, it's like exciting for me because I love it when they sing my songs. So like sometimes I'll get a little too giddy in it. Yeah. But yeah, there's other times when we were shooting the video for it. It was actually really hard.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I like it's definitely one of those songs though that I can't not. I can't express enough like that. Like I feel like it's just important for me to share. So I think if it was harder for me to put it out and share, I think it would be a more difficult song to sing. But because like I'm okay with sharing that story, and sharing that with other people, and the fact that other people like it makes me feel good.
Good. Yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, me and Olivia. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find you, where they can find your single? The video comes out Monday. Yeah. And what's your handle, and let everyone know where they can find you.
Okay. Well, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Olivia_Holt, and Facebook I think it's just like Olivia Holt.
Olivia Holt.
Yeah.
And she's got beautiful skin. Look at her. I love her.
You're so sweet. Thank you. Sorry if the lighting's super shady. This is the best lighting in this room.
Thanks for hanging out with us.